I was contacted out of the blue by someone offering to do a free pension review. So I checked them out and they seem to have worked with some well-known financial advisors. So I transferred my final salary pension into a SIPP. And it turns out that was the worst decision I've probably ever made, because I ended up instantly losing all the benefits of my pension, and through a series of high-risk investments, my entire pension pot, which was some £92,000.
Originally, when I first found out about missold pensions, I was convinced I'd lost everything. After speaking to Pension Claim Consulting and them taking the case on board, and they retrieved me an interim payment, which was fantastic, which gave me a lot more confidence that they were going to get me something at the end. But I never thought it would be the full payment which they got for me. Oh, it was so easy to deal with Pension Claim Consulting. Zoe, the person who looked after me, she was like a friend. She was like, I'm doing this on your behalf, you've got nothing to worry about, you leave it with me, ring me whenever you want. I had all the contact details, there was no issues with anything. You know, she was always there. Even at weekends, if I got a letter, I'd ring her on a mobile or text her, and she just sorted stuff out straight away. She was absolutely fantastic.
When I spoke to Sarah from Pension Claim, all she was interested in that she wanted to get this money back for me. She wanted justice done, and in my eyes she got it done. End of story. There was no faffing about. I know where I stood, and every time I rang her she was on the end of the phone, or if not she rang me back.
Once I'd let it all out to Sarah, I never really worried about it after that, because I knew she said, here's my mobile number, this is our office number, if you have any problems you just ring. So I rang, you test it out for the first time because you've been robbed. I tested it out a couple of times, picks the phone up. One time she's shopping, she just picked the phone up. She called my name, hello Manji. I thought, all right. And I thought, this is all, just legit. That's all you want to know. You just want to know that something's happening legitimately now and it's all above board. Then I thought, yeah, this is it. And then I've never really worried about it after that.
Pension Claim Consulting were the best option for me because they would do it all for me. They told me to send them any information I had. I didn't have to do any running around. They did all phoning for me. They constantly kept in touch with me to tell me where I was up to, where they were up to, what they were doing on my behalf. And they just seemed like a very straightforward, easy to deal with company. And believe it or not, from other people that I've spoken to, the fees that I was charged were minimal. And they were.
Originally I thought, the 30-odd thousand, I thought if I could get the 30-odd thousand back, I'll be happy with that. But Sarah told me, she goes, it doesn't work like that. You're going to get back what it is worth today. That's what you would get back if you hadn't been conned. I said, really? And she went, yeah. I went, okay, if you could do that, it'd be fantastic. But lo and behold, she did. And from 30-odd thousand, I ended up getting 50,000. I
have absolutely no hesitation in recommending PCC. With them, I am able to now relax in the comfort that I will not be relying solely on my state pension, which is what would have happened if it wasn't for them. I can now lean towards my retirement in the knowledge that I'm going to be a lot more comfortable.
When we eventually finished the claim and I got my money back, wow, it was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. It was like I was back on track. I just felt, at the point of Sarah telling me I'd been scammed, to the point of actually where we got to in the end, and I mean full claim back, was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'd lost £138,000 and Sarah got every penny back, so fair play to the girl, it was brilliant. I'm ready to retire. As soon as I found out that she'd won that money, I was ready to retire because I knew I'd got some money in the pot again. So I'm back, I'm a happy man.